Let's get started with the session today. Probability. What do you understand by probability? What do you understand by probability? Probability is nothing but chances of occurrence of an event. Chances of occurrence of an event. So you getting a job, what is your probability? You tell me it is 100% because you are going to work for it, aren't you? Yes? Now, have a look at it. Now, let's say I'm tossing one coin. Let's say I'm tossing one coin. How many total cases do I have? What is the probability of getting head if I ask you? What is the probability of getting a head? Probability of getting a head. What is it? How many of you? What is the probability of getting a head? Just drop a comment. So, many of answers are 1 by 2. So what is this 2 here? What is this 2 here? 2 here is nothing but total number of cases. What is it? Total number of cases. Either it can be a head or it can be a tail. But 1 here, what is 1? 1 is my favorable case. Favorable case is what? Getting a head. So what is this? Favorable case. So probability, my dear class, is nothing but favorable cases, number of favorable cases if I add to the total number of cases. Total number of cases. Now, before we move any further, there is another small thing that I need to tell you. How many of you understand something like this? What is this? What do you understand by this? What do you understand by this? Anyone? What is that you understand by NCR? What does that mean? Have you heard it somewhere in the school?
First 5 minutes, YouTube audio was not there. You have to reintroduce yourself to the YouTube.
Okay.
Tell them audio was not there for first 5 minutes in YouTube.
Okay.
Speed.
Okay. The first 5 minutes I just got to know that in the first 5 minutes YouTube didn't have an audio there. That's fine, guys. You haven't missed any major part there. You just have missed my name. So I'll repeat it again for you. I am Praveen Jadhav. Welcome to Learn Online. This is what you have missed. Nothing was important. Let's get started with what we have here. So everyone was able to hear from here?
Yeah.
From the point where I started here? Yes. Then well and good. Now, chances of occurrence of an event is nothing but probability, and we saw a typical case, a simple case where we were tossing a coin. When I toss a coin, if I need a head, what is it? 1 is favorable case, total number of cases is 2. So I write it 1 by 2. What is my probability? Number of cases upon total number of cases. Now, NCR, how many of you what is NCR? NCR, permutation and combination. Yes, I can see combination. Good. And what is the formula for it? N factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Yes. Now, let's say I have 2 heads. Let's say I have 2 heads and 3 tails. I have 2 heads, so let me mark it as head and 2 tails. What are the different positions that these 2 heads can take? If I start counting manually, will that be possible? In such cases, I'll have to take up these formulas where I'll be using NCR is equals to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. That I'll tell you when we come to the applications. But let's get started with the coins that we have here. Okay? Just forget it. Just remember that this is nothing but combinations and we'll move ahead. Okay? Now, let's say I have 2 dice with me right now in my hand. Okay? And I'll start talking about the sum. Now, what is the maximum sum that you can get when you roll a die? When you roll 2 dice, what is the maximum sum that you can get? What is the maximum sum that you can get when you roll 2 dice? 12. Good. What is it? 6 in one die will give me a 12. Similarly, if I ask you, what is the minimum sum that I can get when I'm rolling 2 dice? What is the minimum sum that I can get? Minimum sum that I can get is 2. So minimum sum that I can get is 2 and maximum is 12. So in between I can also get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yes, till 12. Now if a question says something like this, if there is a question which says, what is the probability of getting sum equals to 3? Sum equals to 3. That would be easy. You would start writing the cases. What are the cases here? When can I get a 3? 1 in one die, 2 in another die. Next one, I get a 2 and a 1. Anything else that can be done? No. So, what is my probability? Probability is nothing but total number of cases. Total number of cases. How many cases? Total number of cases. When 2 dice are rolled, how much is it? 6 on one side, 6 on another side. So total number of cases is how much? 36. Total number of cases is 36. Upon favorable cases of getting a sum is equals to 3 is how much? 1 and a 2. So 2 upon 36. This is quite easy. Yes, almost everyone answered this question, I suppose. Yes, how is it 36? Anyone has that doubt? Or how is it 2 here? Anyone has that doubt? No, right? Everyone okay with that? Yes? Now, this won't be a problem when it is asked something like this. Problem starts when? Problem starts when they ask you probability of sum is equals to even. Guys, my question is, will you be able to take out all the even numbers here? What are the even numbers here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and write down each and every case and then calculate favorable cases and then divide. And do we have so much time in the examination? All the degree guys who are going to take up WILP, they'll have 20 minutes? 20 minutes for 20 questions. Yes, 20 minutes for 20 questions and aptitude alone. Yes, so will you have so much time to do that, write all the favorable cases and go ahead? Yes or no? No, you won't have so much time. So what is that you need to do? Let's write all the cases that we have here. So when will I get sum is equals to 1 and 1? 2, when I have 1 and 1. So help me with when will I get a 4 here? 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 2 and 2. Next, 3 and 1. What about a 5? 1 and 4. Yes, you can tell me, you can guide me whenever. Yes, 2 and 3, 3 and 2, 4 and 1. Next, 6, when will I get a 6? 1 and 5, 2 and 4, 3 and 3, 4 and 2, and 5 and 1. Yes, next 7, when will I get? 7, when will I get? 1 and 6. Next, 2 and 5, 3 and 4, 4 and 3. Next, 5 and 2. Next, 6 and 1. Yes, 8, quickly tell me. 8, someone has to tell me now. I'll stop here. What will be 8? Quickly. Someone has to tell me. What will be the case when it comes to 8? Someone, at least someone in this class should be able to tell me. What is that? 2 and 6. Yes, 2 and 6, 2 and 6. I was expecting someone with 1 and 7. Yes, I got him. Who is that? Gautam? Gautam, Sunaina. Guys, I'll send you my address. Me and Abhilash Verma and are in deep need of those dice which has number 7. Please send them to us. Yes, we would like to have a look at the dice which has number 7 on them. Yes, all those who sent 7, right? Neha, right? Gautami, Sunaina, guys. Pavitra. We both want 1 dice each. Yes, the one which has 7 as well. Okay. So now where do we have to start? Remaining, rest of us will continue here. What we have to do? 2 and 6, 3 and 5, 4 and 4, 5 and 3. Next, 6 and 2. Next here 6 and 3, 4 and 5, 5 and 4. What about here? 4 and 6. Next. Audio? Yeah. 5 and, no, next tell me what? 5 and 5. Next, 11 is 5 and 6. And 6 and 5. Next, what do I have here? I have one more here, right? 4, 5, 10, 5, 5, 10. 6 and 4 also I have here. What about this? This is done. 6 and 6. 6 and 6. Yes, everyone? It looks good? Now if I ask you, what is the probability of getting sum is equals to even? What will be your answer? Total number of cases, guys. Total number of cases is 6 into 6, 36. Favorable cases for sum is equals to even. What is that? 2. How many are there? 1. For 4, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 are there. Yes. Next, 6, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Next, for 8, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again. Next, for 10, how many? 3 again. For 12, how many? 1. So, how much will that give me? 4 and 5, 9 and 5, 14 and 3, 17 and 1, 18. 18 upon 36. 18 upon 36. Yes? Easy? Easy? At 9, 6, 3 is missing. Yes. Good. Great observation. Here also 3, here also 3. I should have had 6, 3. Bravo. Yes, we have it here now. Now, if I ask you what is the probability of sum is equals to 5. Sum is equals to 5. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 upon 36. Yes? Yes, everyone? Now, my question again to you is, will we have time to write this in the examination? Will we have time to write this in the examination? Why did we go from here to here? Because we wanted to do it quickly. But will we have time to write this in the examination? Talk, interact. Class, when you are in class, you are asked to sit quietly. But what are you doing? You're always talking. But now I'm asking you, talk, chat. No, you're not chatting. No, you don't have time, so much time to write this. So what will I do? I will have to find some method. So look at it. What is this? How many cases here? 2. How many here? 3. How many here? 4. Here 5. Next 6. Now 5, 4, 3, 2 and a 1. So now if you observe here, you can see something here. There is some pattern here. Yes. What is that pattern? Look. If I take this triangle and I invert it. If I take these two lines and I've inverted it. If I write it here. If I write all the sums on the inside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the center. 7. Okay. 7 in the center. Which is the maximum cases? 7 has maximum cases. Yes. 8, 9, 10, 11 and a 12. Yes. I wrote all the sums on the inner seam and on the outer seam. If I directly go on writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. If I just go on writing like this, what does it give us? It gives us the same thing. Now if I ask you, would you need probability of sum is equals to 5 and 6, I'll ask. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. No. What will be it? Quickly. Someone has to answer. Someone has to answer. What is the probability of sum is equals to 5 and 6? 9 upon 36. Who was that? Komal. Komal. Very good, Komal. Next, but someone came up. Fazal came up. Fazal is a smart boy. What does he say? He says it's 0 or 5? 0. Next, who is that next? Sumant. Sumant says 4. On the YouTube side, who is there? Harshita Garala. Okay, guys from YouTube are not answering. That's fine. Yeah. Chalamaya says 10 upon 36. Bhargavi Reddy says 9 upon 36. Okay, guys. Start thinking, guys. Start thinking. What have I written here? I've written probability of sum is equals to 5 and 6. How do you get the sum? When you roll 2 dice, okay, if one die gets 5 and another die gets a 6, what is the sum here? 5 and 6, 11. 11 is the sum. Would it be ever possible to roll any number of dice, irrespective of the number of dice? Any dice roll chestunarani anedi question kaadu. Yes, irrespective of the number of dice, if you go for sum, how many sums will you have? You will have only one sum. You will have only one sum. But what am I asking you here? What is the probability of getting sum is equals to 5 and 6? 5 and 6. A little simple question. Simple connotation is changed. What did you do? You knew the answer, but you made a mistake. 5 and 6. Now tell me, what will be it? Can you get two different numbers on rolling, two different sums on rolling any number of dice? No. So this will be 0. This will be 0. Now if I ask you the same question, what is the probability of sum is equals to 5 or 6? Now give me the answer. Now give me the answer. All the smart ones who gave answer, Bhargavi and Bharat Nandan Reddy. Now guys, come up with the answer now. Tell me. Now answer will be total number of cases, that remains the same, that is 36. Here all the 36 cases I've written, that is the 36, or I can also say probability is total number of cases, that is the total number of cases I've written here. Now what do I have to write on the numerator side? I have to write the favorable cases. What are my favorable cases? 5 or 6. 5, how many do I have? 4. Look here, 5, how many do I have? 5, I have 4. 6, how many do I have? 5. 5, 4 is 9. 9 upon 36. Done. Done. Yes, able to understand. Now if you are posed any question on the sum, when 2 dice are rolled, will you guys be able to answer? Is the class comfortable with whatever is done till now? Now if so, just quickly answer. Probability of sum is equals to odd, guys. Quickly, everyone in the chat box. The chat box will run so fast I shouldn't be able to see answers. Answer. Sum is equals to odd. Odd numbers here. What are my odd numbers? A, B. Here also you can have a look. What are my odd numbers? 3 is an odd number. 5 is an odd number. 7 is an odd number. Next one is 9. Next one is 11. So what is that? 2 and 4, 6, 6 and 6, 12, 6 and 4, 10, 10 and 2, 12. Yes, so what is the answer? Total number of sum is equals to odd. Sum is equals to odd. Odd, how many do I have? I have a 3, I have a 5, I have a 7, I have a 9, I have 11. Yes, so what is the sum? What are the cases here? In 3, how many cases do I have? 2 cases. In 5, how many do I have? 4 cases. So I can go on adding them. 4 and 2, 6, 6 and 6. Yes, 12, 12 and 4. 12 and 4, 16, 16 and 2, 18. So how much that give me? Total number of favorable cases is 18 upon total number of cases remains 36 itself. Yes, able to follow? Everyone? Anybody, any doubt till here? Artham avutunda? Yes, everyone? Able to understand? Samajh mein aa raha hai kya? Artha agtide na? Yes, cool guys. Okay, so what is that you got to do now? Quickly take it down, and if you have any doubts, post them in the comments. I'll be answering them meanwhile. Swati is asking, sir, could you please explain probability of sum is equals to 5 and 6? Swati, simple thing. Just imagine what is sum. Sum meaning is what? Whatever the numbers that you get when you roll a die, if you add those numbers, that will give you the sum. Yes or no? Swati, do you agree with this? Yes or no? Now, yes? Yes. Now, if you are rolling 2 dice, can you get 2 sums? Or how many sums will you get? You will get only 1 sum maximum. You will get only 1 sum. So what does the question say here? Probability of sum is equals to 5 and 6. There can never be two sums. There will be only one sum. There will be only one sum. 5 and 6 both cannot appear at once. It can either be 5 or it can be 6. So there is 0 there. Both cannot happen. So that is 0 there. Understood? Understood, Swati? Next thing that we'll be doing is we'll be solving problems in odds. But let's go before that. If I ask you on the same dice, okay? What is the probability of getting product is equals to odd? Product is equals to odd. Guys, what is the probability of getting? I got everyone's text which says MA, that means mission accomplished. Thank you guys. Good going. Now, what is the probability of getting product is equals to odd when two dice are rolled? Same two dice are rolled. Okay. What is the probability of getting two die? Product is equals to odd. Start thinking. Product, when will it be odd? When will the product be odd? Product will be odd only when you multiply an odd and odd. If you multiply even into odd, what does that give you? 2 into any odd number, it gives you even number. It gives you even number. Even into even also gives you a what? 2 into 2 will also give you a even. But only when can you have a product has to be odd? When you are multiplying an odd into odd. This is the only time when you can have a odd. So both the odd numbers. So in my dice that I have, what are the odd numbers in one die? One has 1, 3 and 5. The second die, let me consider this has to be die 1 and the next one has to be die 2. So what will be the odd numbers? 1, 3 and 5. Yes. So what is the probability of getting product is equals to odd? Anyone who solved it? So guide me to solve it. What is that product is equals to odd? When can it happen? 1, 1 or 1, 3 or 1, 5. 1, 5. Next, when can it happen? 3, 1 or 3, 3 or 3, 5. Next, when can it happen? 5, 1, 5, 5 or 5, 3. Any other cases other than this? No. So probability is nothing but what class? It is nothing but favorable cases. How many favorable cases do I have? 3 into 3, totally 9 favorable cases. When I am rolling 2 dice, what is the total number of cases? 36. 9 upon 36 gives me my answer. That is nothing but 1 by 4. Yes? Able to follow? Everyone? Let's move ahead. Anybody, any doubt with the question that we just solved? No? Great. Chalo. Let's have a problem on odds. Problems on odds. Guys, listen carefully. The question will be something like this. Probability of A telling truth is 2 by 3. Yes? Or probability of B telling truth, B telling false, I'll say. B telling false is 3 by 5. Further, he'll ask you. This will be the question data that will be given to you. That probability of A telling truth is 2 by 3. Probability of B telling false is 3 by 5. What is the probability of A telling truth? Or he can also ask probability of B telling truth, or probability of both telling truth, or probability of both giving different answer. What will that be? Now, have a look. What do we have here? A and B. A and B. Now, probability of A telling truth, probability of telling truth, probability of telling false. Okay. Probability of A telling truth is given to me how much? It is 2 upon 3. Probability of B telling false is given to be how much? 3 upon 5. Now, if A tells truth 2 times out of every 3 times, how many times he is telling false? How many times is he telling false? Anyone? Anyone? Come on, guys. Yes, beautiful. Who was that? Komal. Komali, Madhuri, everyone. If he is telling truth 2 times out of total of 3 times, how many times is he lying? 1 time out of total of 3 times. Yes. If he is telling truth 2 times out of total of 3 times, he is lying how many times? 1 time out of total of 3 times. Or if I have something like this, those of you who didn't understand, okay, I'll break this into 3 pieces. Okay. If A had 2 slices out of total of 3 slices, how many slices is he left out with? If this is a pizza which is cut into 3 slices, if he had 2 slices out of total of 3 slices, how many slices is he left out with? 1 slice out of total of 3 slices. Yes, the same here, the same goes here. The same goes here. Tell me, if B lies 3 times out of total of 5 times, how many times does it tell a truth? 2 times out of total of 5 times he tells a truth. Yes. Now, every time, be it permutation, combination or probability, we will always deal with the language first and then move ahead. A telling truth, A telling truth, A telling truth. What will be it? Probability of A telling truth, what will be it? Probability of A telling truth, what will be it? 2 upon 3. B telling truth, we know. B telling truth, how much is it? Two upon 5. Both telling truth. Both telling truth in the sense what? A is telling truth and B is telling truth. A is telling truth and look at the conjunction, connotation that I'm using. A is telling truth and B is also telling truth. A telling truth is how much? A telling truth is 2 by 3 and represents what? And represents multiplication. And represents multiplication. You have to remember this, that and will always represent multiplication and or represents addition. Addition. These are called 2 pillars of our permutation and combination. And or are our 2 pillars of permutation and combination. Yes, that is what we are using here. Probability of both telling truth is how much? A telling truth is 2 by 3, B telling truth is 2 by 5. 2 by 3 into 2 by 5. Now, language part. Anyone who can answer me in the language part. Both giving different answer. Meaning what will you write here? Both giving different answer. Meaning what will you write here? Language part. It means A is telling truth and B is telling false. Should I stop here? My question is, should I stop here? Both giving different answer. When A is telling truth, B is telling false. Now what is that I can add here? Or A is telling false and B is telling truth. This can also happen. A is telling truth and B is telling false, or A is telling false and B is telling truth. Yes. So what will be? The A telling truth is how much? I know it is 2 by 3. And B telling false is how much? 3 by 5. R represents what class? R represents addition operation. A telling false is how much? 1 upon 3. And that of B telling truth is how much? B telling truth is 2 by 5. Able to follow? Everyone? Everyone? Follow. Now, question for you. Question for you. Let's see who answers it first. Probability of both giving same answer. Both giving same answer. It's enough, more than enough. If you just answer me the language part, it is more than enough, guys. Language part. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Be quick. Anyone who can answer. Okay, very good. Fazal came up with the answer. Sunaina came with the answer. But let's check. Now, what will be the language part, guys? Both giving same answer. Both giving same answer meaning A is telling truth and B is also telling truth. Or what can happen? Or what can happen? A is telling false and B is also telling a false. A is telling false and B is also telling a false. A telling truth, B telling truth. We know here how much is it? 2 by 3 into 2 by 5. 2 by 3 into 2 by 5. R represents what? Addition operation. False will be how much? 1 by 3 into 3 by 5. Yes? Yes? Able to follow? So how simple does it get when you start with the language part? You always need to start with the language part first, because it is easy to think in terms of language than to think in terms of numbers. So what I would suggest you is always go with the language part first, and when you start getting comfortable, more and more comfortable, you can directly go with numbers. Yes? Till here, anybody has any doubt? Till here, anybody has any doubt? You want a question to solve? You want a question to solve? Okay. Quickly take it down. I'll give you a question and also time to solve it. Let's see. Odds of A passing an exam is 3:5. Odds of B failing in exam is 2:5. So he'll ask you the same thing. If he asks you probability of both passing, probability of both failing, probability of both getting same result, probability of both getting different results. So now, tell me, what will it be? Solve it for me, everyone. Just the first part would be fine. Just the part here, A, B, probability of telling truth, probability of telling false. But you have to be cautious about what? You have to be cautious about what is given here. Ratio is given. Ratio is given. Odds, he is talking about odds. Previous question, what was given to us? Probability was given to us. Now, what is he talking about? Odds of A passing in exam, he says. Ready. Ratio is given to us. So how do I tell? How much? A passing, probability of A passing is how much? This is probability of passing and this is failing. Probability of A passing is how much? Very good, Amulya. What is it? Probability of A passing is 3 upon 8. 3 upon 8. How did I write 3 upon 8? A is passing 3 times out of total of how many times? 5 and 3, 8 times. If he is passing 3 times out of total of 8 times, how many times is he failing? How many times is he failing? He is failing 5 times out of total of 8 times. Out of total of 8 times. Now, what about B? Odds of B failing in exam. Odds of B failing in exam. What is it? Odds of B failing in exam is 2 times out of total of 7 times he is failing. 2 times out of total of 7 times he is failing. So how many times is he passing? He is passing 5 times out of total of 7 times. 5 times out of total of 7 times. So probability of both passing is how much? Both passing, language part, everyone. A is passing and B is passing. Both passing, A passing and B passing. How much will that be? 3 by 8 into, and represents what? Multiplication. B is 5 by 7. What about both failing? A is failing and B is failing. So what will be that? 5 upon 8 into 2 upon 7. So now tell me, both getting same result, what will be that? Same result meaning A is passing and B is passing, or A is failing and B is failing. So what will that give me? A passing, B passing, I know as how much? 3 upon 8 into 5 upon 7, whereas OR represents addition operation. A failing and B failing is how much? 5 upon 8 into 2 upon 7. 2 upon 7. Yes. Now, both getting different results. Both getting different results. How much will that be? Tell me the language part first. Tell me the language part, everyone. Language part will be what? Both getting different results. A is passing and B is failing, or what will happen? A will fail and B will pass. A will fail and B will pass. So what will that be? A passing and B failing. A passing is how much? I know it is 3 upon 8. So it will be B failing is how much? B failing I know is 2 by 7. OR represents what? OR represents addition operation. A failing is how much? A failing is 5 by 8. And B passing is how much? B passing is 5 by 7. Yes? Yes? Able to follow, everyone? Able to follow? So this will be all about problems and odds. Let's move ahead. Now, we'll be dealing with marbles. Let's start with marbles. Now, quickly take this down. We'll start from marbles from one side and we'll end it. Yes? Okay, let's start with marbles. Okay, one of the most important topics when within probability, where we'll have a lot of questions coming. Yes. Now, let's say I have a bag which consists of 6 red marbles and 8 blue marbles. Okay, there is a bag which consists of 6 red and 8 blue, and we are picking one marble. Pick one. Okay. Now, if I ask you, what is the probability of getting a red marble? Probability of getting a red marble. Easy. What is that? Total number of cases, 8 and 6, 14. Favorable cases, 6. 6 upon 14 is my probability of getting a red marble. Similarly, if I ask you what is probability of getting a blue marble, what would that be? Total number of cases, 14. Favorable cases for getting a blue marble, that is 8. 8 upon 14 I would get. Problem arises when we start picking 2 marbles. What happens when you start picking 2 marbles? There are different ways in which you can pick 2 marbles. What are they? Anybody? No. You can pick marbles. One way is simultaneously, or other way you can do it is one after the other. What do I mean when I say simultaneously? When I say simultaneously, I mean to say you drop your hand into the bag, the same bag. Let me take the same bag here, which consists of 6 red and 8 blue. You drop your hand into this bag and pick out 2 marbles at once. You pick out 2 marbles at once, or one after the other, one after the other. What does that mean? One after the other means you drop your hand into the bag, take out a marble out of it, have a look at its color, either drop it back into the bag or drop it outside the bag. That's where our case where one after the other gets divided into 2 parts. One after other gets divided into 2 parts. That is without replacement. One is with replacement, the other one is without replacement. What do you understand by with replacement and without replacement and simultaneous? Okay, let's try to understand. Simultaneous is when you drop a hand into the bag and pick out 2 marbles at once, one after the other. With replacement, you drop your hand into the bag, take out 1 marble, have a look at its color, put it back into the bag. What are you doing this time? Putting the marble back into the bag and again picking out the second marble. Whereas in without replacement case, what will you be doing? You will be putting a hand into the bag, picking out a marble outside and dropping it outside the bag. What are you doing this time? Putting it outside the bag. That is, you are not putting it back into the bag. So characteristics of the bag, what happened to the characteristics of the bag when you are dealing with without replacement case? They are changing. That is, the number of marbles decreased. So in without replacement, the characteristics of the bag change. Okay. Now, with the same bag, we'll have a few questions to deal. So let's take up the first question. What is probability of getting? We'll deal with all of them, but in an examination, you'll be asked either one of them. Either you will be asked simultaneous or one after the other, with replacement or without replacement. But we'll deal with all of them that we have here. Simultaneous. Now, one after other, I'll write it here, with replacement and without replacement. Okay, without replacement. Probability of getting both red marbles. Like I told you, what is that we do? We always go with what? The language part first. Both red marbles. What will be the language part? Language part will be easy. Red and red. Total number of cases. What will be total number of cases? Total number of cases in this case. Total number of cases will be what? Total number of cases will be nothing but, how many do I have? I have a bag consisting of 6 and 8, 14. 14 marbles. In how many different ways can you pick 2 marbles out of total of 14 marbles? It can be done in 14C2 ways. 14C2 ways. And what do I mean by 14C2? 14C2 is nothing but my formula. We know that. What is that? N factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. So what about my favorable cases here? What about my favorable red and red? What will be that? 6 and... So total marbles I have is 6, and selecting 2 red marbles out of total of 6 red marbles can be done in how many different ways? 6C2 ways. So what about the language part here? With replacement. First pick, that is one after the other. First time you pick, you should pick a red marble, and what is the conjunction that I'm supposed to use here? And the second time also I have to pick a red marble. The language part will be same here as well. Red and red. Do you agree? Now, what will be this? Total number of cases. Probability is nothing but what class? Total number of cases upon favorable cases. Total number of cases here will be what? 8 and 6, 14. You are picking one marble. So it will be 14C1. But can I write it as to be 14 directly? Because NC1 is equals to N. We have an identity which says NC1 is equals to N. 14C1 will be equals to 14. So favorable cases of getting a red marble is how much? Favorable cases is 6. And represents what operation? Multiplication operation. Total number of cases here. Again, did the characteristics of the bag change? No. So it will remain 14. What is the probability of getting a red marble again? It is 6. Yes? Now, without replacement, what will happen in the without replacement case? Total number of cases, probability of getting a red is how much? Total number of cases will remain same, that is 14, but getting a red will remain 6. And what did we do? What did I say in without replacement kit? What is that we are doing? We are putting our hand into the bag, having a look at its color and dropping it outside the bag. So what will happen to my total number of cases? Anyone? What will happen to my total number of cases? They'll be reduced by 1. So total number of cases become 13 and my favorable cases will remain 6. 6 upon 13 gives me my without replacement case answer. Yes? Bharat, Bharat, when to use permutation and when to use combination? We'll deal with that at the end of the session somewhere. Yes? Now, let's get back to the question that we had here. So what does it say? Probability of getting both blue. Now if I ask you, probability of getting both blue, what will be the language part, everyone? The language part will remain the same, that is blue and blue, blue and blue. So what is nothing but, what is probability? Probability is favorable cases upon total number of cases. What is my total number of cases here? Total number of cases is 14, C2 again. So, favorable cases of getting a blue. How many? The bag which I have consists of how many blue marbles? 8 blue marbles. In how many different ways can I select 8 blue marbles out of total of 2 blue marbles? Out of total of 8 blue marbles, I can do it in 8C2 ways. 8C2 ways. So, this is done. Simultaneous case is done. Let's go with one after the other. What will be the language part? So, it will be blue and blue again. Next, it will be blue and blue here as well. Blue and blue here as well. Yes, now, let's deal with the numbers here. What do the numbers say? Just check it out. Total number of cases, what will be it here? The bag which consists of 8 and 6. Total number of cases will remain 14. What about blue marbles? Probability of picking favorable cases. Numerator will be about what? It will be favorable cases. What is my favorable cases? Say 8. So, 8 upon 14. So what happens with replacement case, my characteristics still remain intact. That is, my total number of cases will remain 14 itself. 14 itself. Yes. Now, what about favorable cases here? Getting a blue marble, it will be 8. It will be 8. Now, pay attention, pay attention. This is the second time we are going through it. So what is it? Just remember. It is total number of cases, that is 14. Getting a blue marble will be 8 again. Till here we do not have any problem. But now what does happen? What happens in without replacement kit? We dropped our hand into the bag, picked out a marble, had a look at its color and then dropped it outside the bag. So what happened to the bag? The characteristics of the bag changed. Characteristics of the bag changed. So how many marbles do I have in total now? I have 13 marbles. I have 13 marbles. Of getting a favorable case of getting a blue marble, I still know it is 8. I still know it is 8. Yes? Able to follow? Now, if I ask you something like this.
7 it is.
Okay, yeah. Here, I'll have to reduce it to 7. I'll have to reduce it to 7. Yes, because I have to reduce one probability. I would have picked out one blue marble. If I have picked out it, I would have taken it out here. So, the favorable case will reduce to 7 here. Yes? Now, let's get to the next type of question. Now, he can also ask you a question something like this. Probability of getting both same color. Let's deal with same color. So, language part, everyone. What will be the language part? The language part will remain what? Same color. Either red and red. Both, when I pick two simultaneously, both they should be both red and red. Connotation, conjunction that I'm going to use is or. ಏನು use ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ? What is that I'm going to use? Or. And then it will be blue and blue. So, what about language part here? Red and red or. Because why am I using or here? Because this is one pick and this is the second pick. It is one after the other. So, one pick it must be red and the second pick it must be red. The next one will be blue and blue. Both should be same color. So here also it will be the same as the language part will be the same as in the previous case, that is red and red or blue and blue. Blue and blue. Yes. Now tell me, what about total number of cases? Where do we start from? Total number of cases. Total number of cases will remain the same, that is 14C2. Now what about red and red? Picking a red and red. So it will be how much? 6 red marbles. In how many different ways can you pick 2 red marbles out of 6 red marbles? 6C2. Or represents what? Or represents addition operation. Addition operation. And blue, 8 red marbles. 2. I have to pick 2 red marbles out of total of 8 red marbles. In how many different ways can I do it? I can do it in 8C2 ways. Now coming to the next one. Next one, simultaneous is done, where we were picking 2 marbles at once. So red and blue are done. So what about this? One after the other without replacement. Total number of cases. Total number of cases. It will be 14 again. Favorable cases for getting a red marble. It is how much? 6. Next, and represents multiplication operation. So this is with replacement says. So the characteristics of the bag will remain intact. So it will be 14 again. So getting a red marble, 6, or represents addition. So here it is 14 again. Now blue marble, favorable cases, total number of cases was 14. And that of getting a blue marble is how much? 8 into total cases is 14. Favorable cases is 8. Yes. Now pay attention. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Now total number of cases here will remain the same. What is this without replacement case? In without replacement, what do we do? One thing that we got to keep in note is that we will drop the marble outside the bag. Now total number of marbles is 14 here. Picking a red, favorable case of picking a red marble is how much? 6, and represents multiplication divided by. Now what happened? The characteristics of the bags has changed and it has come down. That is, the number of marbles in the bag has come down to how much? 13. And then picking a red marble will be how much? It will be 5. 5 upon 13, or represents what? Addition operation. What will be blue here? Blue will be again 14, and picking up favorable cases of picking a blue will be 8. 8 into, again the characteristics will be changed. So the number of marbles would have reduced by 13, and then this will give me how much? 7 here, 7 upon 13. Yes, able to follow everyone? So let's take up the last question here. Last question in the same case, that is probability of both different color. This is going to be interesting. And I'll give you a pause and I would like to see some answers from you for the language part in simultaneous. What will that be? Language part in simultaneous. Everyone. Language part in simultaneous. Anyone? Amulya says it is B and R, blue and red. Anyone with any other answer? Anyone with any other answer? That's it. Now, look at it. What is happening? Many of you would be thinking something like this, blue and red or red and blue. Now guys, start thinking, when you are putting your hand into a bag and picking out 2 marbles simultaneously outside, meaning both of the marbles are there in your hand. Now, if it is a red and a blue marble or a blue and a red marble, will there be any difference between them? No. So what are you doing here? You're double counting it. So do not double count. You take it only once, either blue and red or red and blue. You have to take it only once. So here also, what is probability? I know probability is favorable cases upon total number of cases. Total number of cases will be what? Total number of cases is 14C2. Now, getting a blue and a red. Blue marble. What is the favorable case of getting a blue marble? 8C1, I can write it as 8. Red, 6C1, I can write it as 6 directly. Yes. Now, come down to the case where we have one after the other with replacement. So what will be it? Total number of cases will remain 14. Favorable cases for getting a, okay, language part we haven't dealt with it. So let's get with the language part first. Language part is what? Both different color, meaning what? Red and blue or blue and red. The same will continue here as well, the language part, that is red and blue or blue and red. Blue and red. Now, so red, favorable cases 14. What will be the favorable cases of getting a red marble? 6 and represents multiplication. Blue marble, what will that be? Now, it is what case? With replacement case, the characteristics remain intact. Getting a blue marble is 8. Favorable cases of getting a blue marble is 8C1, which is nothing but 8. Or represents what operation, guys? Plus operation. What about here? Total number of cases is 14. Getting a favorable cases for getting a blue marble is 8 and represents multiplication. And again, the characteristics will remain the same. Favorable case for getting a red marble is 6. 6. Yes? Now, let's get started with this one. Pay attention. The last question here. So pay attention. What is this? Total number of cases is how much? 14. But what is this case? This is without replacement case. What happens in without replacement case? We drop the marble outside the bag, outside the bag. So red marble, how many? What will be the favorable cases? Favorable cases will remain 6. But what will happen the next time? Next time what will happen? The characteristics of the bag have changed and the total number of cases has reduced to how much? 13. Favorable cases for blue, favorable cases for blue will remain 8. Yes. Now or is plus for a blue marble, how much will that be? 14 here. Getting a blue marble is 8 and represents multiplication. Number of cases reduced to 13 and red is 6. Yes. So this case here is one typical case which we have to remember, that either you pick up blue marble and red marble or red marble and blue marble, it is one and the same. Yes. Guys, quickly take it down. Yes, everyone. So with this session, with this question of ours, we'll bring this session to an end. And anyone had someone? Yeah, Bharat. I remember Bharat had a doubt and he was asking us, sir, when we use permutation and when to use combination. So when to use permutation and combination will be dealt in detail when we are dealing with permutations and combination. What is selection? What is arrangement? What is selection and arrangement? Why do we use that? And why do we call it selection and arrangement? Where to use what? What is only selection? We'll be dealing with them in detail. So Bharat, keep it with you. We'll get back to it. Okay. Anybody any doubt other than that? Whatever was done in the session, did you feel comfortable with whatever was done in the session? Do you want any changes to be made, something, speed to be increased or decreased, or anything that you would like to know? Was the class comfortable with whatever was done in the session? Can you explain the last case, sir? Yeah, sure, I will do that, Fazil. Which part in the last one? Without replacement. The case here? Look, Fazil. It is very simple, guys. What is happening here? Both different color. The language part, you are comfortable with it. Red and blue or blue and red. Because these both are different. Why? Because this can be the first pick. This is the first pick. In the first pick, he is supposed to get a red marble, and in the second pick, he is supposed to get a blue marble. Or what can happen? He can get a blue marble in the first pick and a red marble in the second pick. Yes? Yes? Now, start thinking. Let's deal with the numbers. What is the total number of cases here? Total number of cases is the bag. The bag consists of 6 red and 8. 6 red and 8 blue. So total number of cases is 14. Total number of cases is 14. Favorable cases for getting a red marble. How many red marbles does my bag have? It has 6 red marbles. So I'll put up 6 here directly. Yes. Now, into and represents multiplication. And represents multiplication. Blue. The characteristics of the bag, what is happening here without replacement kit? We drop our hand into the bag, take out one marble, have a look at its color and drop that marble outside the bag. So what is happening to the characteristics, Fazil? What is happening to the characteristics of the bag? Does the number of marbles in the bag remain the same? No. What is happening? They are reducing, they are decreasing by how much? One marble that we dropped out. So how much is it? 13. Total number of cases now will be 13. But what will be the total number of cases, favorable cases of getting a blue marble? What will be the favorable cases of getting a blue marble? Blue marble will be 8. So it will give me 8 here. Favorable cases will be 8. Or represents addition operation. Again look at it. What is happening here now? Total number of cases is 14 and favorable cases is 8 into now what is here? The characteristics of the bag has changed again. Why? Because we dropped that. Yes, we dropped that marble outside. Like you said, it has decreased by how much? 1. But the favorable cases of getting a red marble, how many red marbles do we have in the bag? 6 red marbles. 6 is represented here. Is that fine, Fazil? Is that fine? If we deal with a simple calculation, we can arrive at the answer. Okay. Well, guys. Above cases, we decrease numerator. Yes, we decrease the numerator because the marble that we were picking, where did we decrease? We decreased it here, right? Look here, what are the marbles that we are picking here? Here, we are picking the same color here. What is that? 8. That is blue we are picking. Again here also, what is the color that we are going to take up? Blue. But here, observe here, in the first case favorable cases of ours was about 8 blue, but favorable cases here are 6 red. So it is not affected. It is not affected by this one. So but when both are blue, it is affected. So I reduce the favorable cases in the second case here. Well guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and patience. You've been a wonderful class. Hope to see you soon. Thank you. Take care.